I wanted to take an extra lecture to address some more of the questions I frequently encounter about leadership. The first question, which I hear all the time, is how can I develop and demonstrate leadership skills without being in a leadership role? Well, this is a question that I've been asked and answered for 30 years for probably 1 million leaders in companies all over the world, thousands of them. And the answer is that a leader is a person who accepts responsibility for results. A leader is a person who steps forward, accepts responsibility, and gets busy getting the result that is essential. A person becomes a leader as soon as they step forward and accept responsibility. So you don't have to be in a leadership role. In fact, most people who move up into leadership roles are people who saw something that needed to be done and they just got busy doing it. And eventually the people above them saw this and gave them the authority, gave them the staff, gave them the resources necessary. So don't worry about it. Another question I hear often is, how can I make a great first impression as a leader? Well, the very best answer is to remember that it's not about you, it's about them. It's not about you, it's about them. It's so that when you start off as a leader and you meet your staff for the first time, put all of your focus outward on each individual. Take them individually and ask them a lot of questions about themselves. Ask them questions about their background and their family and their activities. Ask them about their goals and their ambitions. Ask them about their concerns about the job and the future. And the more you focus on your staff members rather than talking about yourself, the more influence you have over them and the more they like you and respect you and want to work for you. It's only when you start to talk about yourself that they start to lose interest in you. Next question is, what is the best way to communicate a difficult message to my team or to employees? And the answer is, the rule we say is beat the news home. You know, when you got in trouble in the neighborhood, you broke a window or something, is tell your parents before someone in the neighborhood tells them first. What we say is when there's a problem or a difficulty of any kind, immediately sit everyone down and tell them clearly exactly what has happened and what the ramifications are, and throw it open and answer any questions that anybody has. The more open you keep the problem or the question, the more willing you are to answer it, and then you encourage people, if you have any further questions, look me up. Come and talk to me and I'll be sure to answer it. If something comes up that worries you, send me an email and I'll always be on top of it. There's nothing that makes people happier than to know that they know what's going on within their business. For them to know that they can call their boss or talk to their boss at any time and they'll always be kept informed. And you can do the same thing.